Michael Bay tried to kill me with an explosion. Anyways, welcome back, guys. I am the Movie Nerd, and I am here to review Transformers The Last Knight. Michael Bay and the corporate overlords are out to get me because I, like the rest of the movie world out there, hated this movie because we still have a love for genuine filmmaking and not corporate piles of trash that they try and shove down our throats every summer now. So I'm going to make this review as quick as possible, though, because I'm a wanted man now. So without further ado, this is my review for Transformers The Last Knight. So just to give you guys a brief history of my connection and relationship with this franchise I saw the first movie in theaters when I was 10 years old, way back in 2007, before I actually knew what good movies were, and I loved it. I thought it was like the greatest thing I'd seen at the time, and which is why I kept coming back for a sequel after sequel after sequel. I saw the second one in theaters in 2009, and the third one in theaters in 2011, and even the fourth one in theaters in 2014, and by that time I was already well aware of what good movies were at that point, which is why I came back for this hunking piece of trash. And I have to say, now, after seeing this movie, I am never seeing another Transformers movie in theaters ever again. So the film starts off with, who else? King Arthur, because apparently him and Merlin fought together with Transformers. Anyways, after yet another pointless opening sequence from an era of history that has little to nothing to do with the actual movie itself, we fast forward to about 3 years after the last movie, where Mark Wahlberg's Cade Yeager is running a junkyard refugee for Autobots, who, despite clearly not wanting to be here, keep crashing on Earth for some reason. But when a warning comes from pointless celebrity cameo number 4, this time played by Sir Anthony Hopkins of all people, because wasting Jon Voight, Frances McDormand, and Kelsey Grammer wasn't enough, telling them that Cybertron, the Transformers' dead homeworld, is on its way to Earth, Cade must accept his destiny as the Last Knight in order to rally the remaining Transformers together to fight Quintessa, the creator of the Transformers, and her new ally, evil Optimus Prime. And if it looks like I'm reading off of a computer screen, I am. I'm literally reading off a computer screen because that's how little I care about this movie. I'm serious, guys. This movie was bad. Don't go see it. I know that there are still people out there who love this franchise and will see it no matter what. I was one of those people up until this movie, but we gotta stop. We gotta stop letting Hollywood make movies like this. Hollywood thinks that critics don't matter because as long as the movies make money, it doesn't matter if they're steaming heaping piles of shit with no story and no good characters. But guess what? That is not the case, and it really, really needs to stop. I mean, seriously, Michael Bay is still making the same movie that he's been making for the past 10 years. And here's the worst part. I'm not even going to send any gripe Michael Bay's way because I know that the dude is a competent director. I loved The Rock. I loved Armageddon, even though the script was silly. I loved Pain and Gain. I think Pain and Gain is one of the best biopics I've seen in the past couple of years. 13 Hours, I really thoroughly enjoyed. The dude can direct, which is what makes watching these movies even harder, is knowing how wasted he is the director because he doesn't care about these movies. I mean, from everything, it seems like nobody involved in these movies cares, but at the very least, you could at least get somebody who is passionate about the source material to try and make a new, creative, and original movie. But when you just keep rehashing the same thing over and over and over again, people start to lose interest, and it is going to show. This one has already opened up as like the lowest grossing one in the franchise domestically. So foreign box offices will most likely save this movie again, but seriously, you have got to take this as an indicator that this franchise will eventually crash and burn. I know you guys are probably expecting me to talk about, why I specifically didn't like this movie, why the story sucks, why the characters are terribly underwritten, why the action is so terribly shot that you can't tell what's going on, all the product placements, all the typical shit that people complain about, but it's clear to me that the people who actually made this movie and were involved in this movie didn't care about it, so why should I? Why should I review a movie that I knew was bad going in that people clearly wanted because it's the same thing they've gotten 4 times already? Why should I care enough to review a movie like that? This movie sucks. There was no point in seeing it. Please do not go see it. Please do not keep giving Hollywood the excuse to keep making these types of movies because it is just not worth it. I am only giving this movie 2 out of 10 stars. The reason why I give this the 1 extra point over Pirates is because this movie, there were at least parts of it that entertained me in terms of just how bad it was, which, as opposed to Pirates, which just irritated and angered me. Also, I do not have the connection with the Pirates franchise that I do with the Transformers franchise. So that's it. That is my review for Transformers The Last Knight. I would say I'm gonna get out of here because I don't want the corporate overlords to come and kill me in order to continue this bit, but honestly, like I said, they probably don't even care enough to actually look down on me because they're just gonna keep making these movies, so why should I care? That's it. You guys know what to do. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Movie Nerd Review. Also, check out my website, movienerdreviews.com. Be sure to leave a like and a comment on this video, as well as to subscribe to my channel, Movie Nerd Reviews. That is it. I will see you guys next time.